What's the mood like in the dressing room? Is it much different than it was 2 weeks ago? Is the tension higher? Does it feel different?
It just feels like everything's settling down a little bit. Guys are getting comfortable with being here. The routines that we're getting into, because you get out of that routine when you're in the summertime. You get into a different routine. So things are settling down. Guys are getting excited for the start of the regular season. Pretty normal feelings that guys have at the start of the new year.
When we get down to those final decisions, what do you think the coach is looking for? Like, you've been here for a while. You know what it's all about. What do you think sets players apart from the others when it gets down to crunch time?
You'd have to ask them what exactly they're looking for in this particular situation, but I think they're just looking to put together the best team possible. Not the best group of individuals, but the best team. So if you can find a way to contribute and be a positive asset to the team, then they're going to want that.
Does the teaching change? Does the coaching change as you guys get closer to the regular season start?
I don't think so. I think we continue to work on the same foundation that Jay's set down as he came in last year and at the start of training camp. He continues to add layers as we move along here, but nothing drastic. There's no secret sauce to success. It's just laying down a layer at a time.
Derek, this is obviously your second year here in Edmonton with the team. How has your approach or mindset or mental awareness kind of changed compared to last year?
Honestly, not too different. I come in every year with the same mentality that I want to be a better player. I want to contribute more to the team. Obviously, I've played in the league a while now, so you know what it's like coming through training camp. But you just have to have the mentality that every day you're going to get better. Every day you have to be ready to put forth your best effort on the ice, and it's a pretty good job. You come here for a couple hours, you have your focus on for a couple hours, then you get to go home after that. So it's not much to ask for, and I think that's the mentality I try to have when I come to camp.
What can you say about the competition that's prevalent here in this main camp and kind of still continuing as you guys lead up to Wednesday?
Yeah, it's no different every year. It's the NHL. It's the best league in the world. Every player wants to play here, and there's tight competition to play here. And it's especially that way here in the Oilers organization, where the forward depth is really deep. The defensive depth's really deep too. So it's tough. It's fun though. We all want to be here. It's why we play.
How healthy is that environment? Because it kind of pushes everyone to be a little bit better and kind of raises the accountability, even in November, December, January, long before we get into the deep run of the regular season.
Oh yeah, I think it's a team building thing without being an official team building event, where you just go through war together, you grind it together, you go through the unknown together where you don't really know what's going to happen, and you come out the other side and you look at your buddies and you're a little bit closer, and that's what you need as you go down into the regular season and obviously down the home stretch too.
Just noticed that Mark Stewart had the big TV out there, and so many new sort of ways of training. I know you guys have tablets on the bench, but this seemed kind of neat in practice to hold it off, hook up the laptop, and look at some video as you continued practice.
Yeah, especially for an old guy like myself, that technology is pretty cool. Yeah, they got the TV right there, and like you said, the cameras in the bench and iPads on the bench during the games. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm a visual learner, so I like it a lot. It's nice to be able to watch something and then say, okay, this is what we're trying to work on in this next drill, instead of just going into the drill and kind of questioning what are we working on, right away. So, yeah, technology is great.